Alright guys, Supreme Kami here, so it is time to kind of go over what we are getting for the upcoming 2 weeks period. So gonna start things out nice and easy with some welfare unit. So we are getting the Flauros Gundam as the welfare unit. And this one, honestly, I think a lot of people will be, I guess in a way, rejoice because this is a limited unit and they are finally releasing it as a welfare unit. So everyone that loves Iron Blood Orphans, you guys can definitely get your hands into this unit, and that is going to be great. This one, in terms of me, I'm still missing a few pieces, namely just the head part. So and then maybe trying to get that torso pieces, maybe you can skill level 10 because this one's gonna hit like a truck. The Soulcard version is pretty good, but I do wonder how this one performs. Compare this one to the Alternator version because this one is easy level 10 EXQ, so that's gonna be great. So this is definitely gonna be a week or 2 weeks period where no one's gonna complain about it because this unit is especially really hard to get if you guys did not well for it. So that is definitely really good. And then going over to the Luminous suit, which we'll be getting right here. Bam! We are going to be getting the Astray Red Dragon. What a coincidence. I believe not too long ago they released the premium Bandai for the hybrid version. So I mean like it's not a bad time for them to cook this up. So there you go. We are getting the Astray Red Dragon. This one's going to be an S attribute. So this year, I mean like starting out 2023, looks like they're pumping out a lot more melee based suit than they did for 2022. So that is I definitely have to see what like how they're gonna handle it because like they're gonna give us a lot of good melee units, but at what cost? Like at what cost do we need unlimited amount of power from these guys over here? So I do wonder if they are going to be dropping any new content anytime soon. I mean I don't know, just kind of because like if they're gonna start dropping melee unit at what cost? Because we don't really need melee units in any other events. So we'll definitely see what's going on, or this is pretty much just them just getting by them because they have to drop more alternative attributes. So I think this one is probably up. I think the last time when I dropped this one back in 2020 of November, sometime around that general area or that time period, this one was honestly one of the best one at that point in time. So I do wonder how this one will hold up. So yeah. Other than that, we are getting Mr. Bushido as the new AI pilot. So we do have what you call it, a welfare version of him. So for those that could not get him or did not get him, let's pretty much know where to get him. Besides, wait for the actual return of the welfare unit or the welfare event, whatever. But you guys definitely summon for him eventually, or kind of pick him up for free given give or take like 4 to 5 weeks later on. So yeah, I do wonder what kind of vortex or portrait they will pack into this pilot here. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums up like as to right now what we know, because they have yet to announce what we are getting for the new alteration for the standards, new alteration for the welfare. So those are definitely going to be something we will know to once we log into game tomorrow. But I'm just gonna quickly hop back into the game just to show you guys the Gundam Flauros. So this is pretty much what we are working with. So you guys can see I do have pretty much everything just except for the head part. And yeah, this unit overall, this looks not bad. No, it's definitely really good to a certain degree. I think the probably the most interesting one that people will be using is definitely going to be the Super Galaxy Cannon. This one is a very iconic. If you guys have watched the Iron Blood Orphans, not really going to spoil it for you guys. You guys can definitely watch for yourself. And yeah, this one is this going to be shooting out a single targeting projectile towards your enemy, and it's pretty enemy accurate if I want to say so myself. So not bad. And then over here we have the Stray Red Dragon. I think the most notable thing about this unit, although we do have the regular red frame, the most noticeable thing about this unit is obviously, besides the back part, is the headpiece. The headpiece have a glowy effect that looks like this. But if you're not in game, in battle, whatever, you hardly can tell the difference. Even like when I turn this off, I couldn't really tell this one as the red frame head or the red dragon head. But yeah, that is essentially what we are getting. So this one could be quite interesting because there could be multiple ways they can handle an EX skill. But the bicep, I wonder if we are going to be getting up to like the SS plus or minus type EX skill or power wise on this one. This one could definitely be quite interesting. And then we obviously do have the back part. This one here is, I don't even know how to pronounce that one. Is it Kalowich? I have no idea how the pronunciation on this one is, but this one is definitely quite the powerhouse as far as the EXQ wise goes on this one. So definitely have to see what they would do. What they have right now is the squad recovery and then melee attack up, so that's pretty standard stuff. They will definitely toss in a few more things, maybe like instant cooldown or whatever. I think what if they want to mess this up, like fumble and whatever, they will actually drop this one as a counter to EXQ, which I don't think they will be doing. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Pretty much last year or 2 years ago when this one dropped, this one has everything. You got buff trace, you got like double melee power boosted like on the arm parts, and then the melee weapon is actually pretty goated back then as well. But yeah, other than that, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about the Red Dragon so far. We definitely do have to wait. This one could, definitely has the potential to break the meta for melee build for sure. But we shall see tomorrow. We'll definitely have to see this one rivals up, let's say, to the Unicorn Luminous Crystal Body. That one is definitely, in my opinion, right now, it's pretty good. Top contender, a few parts here and there. But other than that, that's pretty much what I have for you guys. Do let me know how you guys feel about the Warfare Gundam Flauros and then the S3 Red Dragon. Are there something that you guys are interested? For example, if you guys are, at least for the Red Dragon, I would say if anything is good, definitely do something for the L badges, because you guys do know how L badges has been. They're very very hard to come by. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you guys, and then I'll be catching you guys on the next one.